A Facebook group for people against Governor Whitmer's stay-at-home order was shut down by the social media giant yesterday.
Its creator is now wondering why, saying it had close to 400,000 members, was nonviolent, and didn't promote any hate. Our Lauren Edwards joins us live after talking to him about that. Lauren.
Doug and Janice, we did get a chance to speak with him over at his home in Mattawan, and he was just saying that he was shocked by it all. He and his admins, they were meticulous about following every rule, following it to the T, so they were wondering why they needed to be shut down.
There was no notification. It was gone. It was just completely gone.
Garrett Saldano of Mattawan in shock after his Facebook group, Michiganders Against Excessive Quarantine, was shut down on Tuesday.
We got the message last night on one of my posts. I went out to do the news on basically, Carl the Barber.
This video of Carl the Barber in central Michigan, Saldano says he didn't interview anyone and was just showing support that he was open in opposition to the governor's orders.
And they actually sent me a message last night that it was against their guidelines that we were spreading disease, basically. And I was like, wow, and then we got shut down.
Saldano was upset and wondering what guidelines his group, which had close to 400,000 members, violated.
They didn't want anything that you would support any protests or rallies. Our group did not.
He says they did not state in the group that they supported the gridlock in Lansing, nor did they promote any hate. In fact, he says his large group of admins kept an eye out for any hateful language.
The trolls are going to get through. People are going to try to stir up everything, and we try to get that off because we are a nonviolent, positive movement. Bipartisan movement.
When you censor the media, they get mad.
He says his only goal was to give Michiganders a voice. So they created another group called Stand Up Michigan. And this time it'll launch on several social media platforms in order to get their message out.
We're going to win this fight. And I will continue to fight, and everybody on our group and on our page will continue to going forward with this thing.
Now, we also reached out to Facebook, and they told us that any individual and groups, they are allowed to criticize the government and its policies. However, once it crosses community standards, that is when they draw the line. They don't want any violations toward their community standards. And they said in regards to this particular group, there were more than one violations made. So once multiple were made, that's when they decided to remove them. Saldano says, again, that new group is launched tonight. I believe it launched at 6 p.m. And he does continue to plan to keep it as bipartisan and nonviolent as possible. There will be no hate in that group as well, he says. Reporting live here in Kalamazoo, Lauren Edwards, Fox 17 News.
All right, thank you for that, Lauren.